Welcome back to Packs and Picks, and welcome to our first sealed pool for Legends of the Force, the newest set in Star Wars Unlimited. Legends of the Force just came out, and I've got 6 packs here, so let's crack into these and see what we've got to work with for our first sealed pool of the new set. Now, I don't know much about the cards. I haven't looked at the spoiler too much, so this will be a little bit of a surprise for me, too, as I'm going through this for the first time. All right, so our first leader, we got a common leader in Mother Talzin. And we got a Jedi Temple. All right, we got a Porg, Youngling Padawan, Blue Squadron Assault Wing, Life Wind Sage, Terran Tatek, a Tauntaun, Cartel Interceptor, Exegol Patroller, Grappling Guardian. Try to keep these organized here. All right, our first uncommon is Kelleran Beck, Infused Brawler, Force Illusion, and our rare is Yoda's Lightsaber, and our foil, the Legacy Run. Ooh, a foil legendary. Sick. All right, that's a good first pack. I'll take that. All right. We might have peaked too soon. Let's see what's in pack 2. All right, a common leader in the Third Sister, and Fortress Vader. All right, we've got a Mysterious Hermit, Consumed by the Dark Side, The Will of the Force, Curious Flock, Cure Wounds, Knight's Saber, Protect the Pod, Loth Wolf, Unleash Rage, Ataru Onslaught is our first uncommon, Old Daka, Captain Enoch is our rare, one of our rares, and we got a legendary in the Father. All right, second legendary in the pool. All right, I can dig it. And our foil is Bolstered Endurance. All right, so 2 legendaries. And we've got a rare leader in Anakin Skywalker, Tempted by the Dark Side, Shadowed Undercity, Hyperspace. All right, we got Adept of Anger, Refugee of the Path, Disturbance in the Force, In the Shadows, Relic Scavenger, Supremacy Tie, Witch of the Mist, Paladin Training Corvette, Graceful Purgle, BD1 is our first uncommon, Plo Koon, Marin, and our rare is Rey. Rare Rey, and our foil is another rare. All right, size matters not. We got a foil rare. All right, so we are stacking up the rares and legendaries in this pool. All right, next one we've got Ahsoka, common leader, and Crystal Caves. And we got Sorcerers of Tund, It's Worse, J-Type Nubian Starship, Purge Trooper, Knight's Saber, Trident Assault Ship, Heirloom Lightsaber, Ravenous Rathtar, Outer Rim Mystic, Force Speed, our first uncommon, Ceresu Stance, Lorsan Tekka, and our rare is Trust Your Instincts, and our foil is a foil Force Illusion. All right, we got 2 packs to go. All right, we got an Obi-Wan Kenobi, Heroic Leader, Jedi Temple. And we got a Forge Starfighter, Mysterious Hermit, Porg, Minok, Magistrate's Scout, Sorceress Blast, Point Rain Reclaimer, Crushing Blow, Attuned Fearnock, Stinger Mantis, our first uncommon, Ezra Bridger, next uncommon. Third uncommon is Directed by the Force, and our rare is Eth Koth, and our foil is a foil Attuned Fearnock. All right, last pack. Let's see what we've got in this last pack, and then we'll go through our pool again. All right, we got a Hyperspace Anakin this time, so 2 Anakin leaders in our pool. Strangled Cliffs, Young Padawan, Medical Frigate, Loth Cat, Fallen Jedi, Overpower, Jedi Guardian, Tukata, Kadu, Grappling Guardian, Infused Brawler, first uncommon, Force Illusion, Dagoyan Master, and our last rare in the pool. Ooh, it's another legendary, Oppo Rancisis. Wow, that's a lot of text. So we got 3 legendaries in the pool so far, and our foil is a foil Supremacy Tie. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at each one of our aspects, just see what we've got in the pool, and then in the next video, I will show you what I ultimately build. All right, so let me pull out some of the uncommons and rares that we got. Yeah, and like I said, I still haven't looked at all the cards in the set, so some of these are going to be new to me, which is great. All right, so we did get the Legacy Run, one of our legendaries, foil Legacy Run. Trust Your Instincts was one of our rares. Force Illusion, BD1, Force Speed, another Force Illusion, Stinger Mantis, another Force Illusion, Lothcat, Youngling Padawan, Mysterious Hermit, J-Type Nubian Starship, Sorcerers of Tund, Disturbance in the Force, Adept of Anger, the Will of the Force, another Mysterious Hermit, Lifewind Sage, and another Youngling Padawan. In yellow, in green, let's pull forward some of our non-common stuff. Decent number of rares in green. All right, so we did get Oppo legendary there. Eth Koth, one of our rares. Kelleran Beck, Yoda's Lightsaber, and Captain Enoch. Lorsan Teka, Directed by the Force, Dagoyan Master, Kadu, Overpower, Point Rain Reclaimer, Minok, Outer Rim Mystic, Trident Assault Ship, Paladin Training Corvette, Relic Scavenger, Protect the Pod, Exegol Patroller, Terran Tatek is our last green. All right, and for blue, all right, we did get Size Matters Not, one of our rares in blue. Old Daka, Plo Koon, Sarasu Stance, Ezra Bridger, Supremacy Tie, Grappling Guardian, Jedi Guardian, Crushing Blow, Magistrate Scout, Heirloom Lightsaber, Graceful Puriel, another Supremacy Tie, Bolstered Endurance, Lothwolf, Cure Wounds, another Grappling Guardian, and a Tauntaun. And then in Aggression, all right, our rare in Aggression we got was Rey. We got an Infused Brawler, Ataru Onslaught, Marin, another Infused Brawler, Tukata, Attuned Fearnock, another one of them, Sorceress Blast, Ravenous Rathtar, Night Saber, Purge Trooper, Witch of the Mist, Unleash Rage, another Night Saber, and a Cartel Interceptor. And then in our Hero and Villainy, we got Blue Squadron Assault Wing, Medical Frigate, Fallen Jedi, Forged Starfighter, In the Shadows, and Consumed by the Dark Side. And then our, oh, we got another one sneaking in there. We did get a Refugee of the Path. And then our factionless cards, we got Porg, It's Worse, The Father, one of our legendaries, Curious Flock, and another Porg. And then the leaders we have to work with, perhaps the most important part of all of this. All right, we did get a Mother Talzin, a Third Sister, 2 Anakin Skywalkers, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan. Those are our leaders that we have to work with. And that's our first pool. So lots of legendaries and rares. We'll see if we can make those work for us. Stick around for the next video where I will show you the deck that I ultimately end up with. But in the meantime, let me know what you like of the looks of this pool. What do you think of Legends of the Forest so far? And I will see you very soon.